Welcome to your Ethereum News Roundup. Here's your latest for Monday, February 12, 2024. Franklin Templeton files for a spot ETH ETF, Optimism launches its security council, Lit deploys its protocol to Mainnet beta, and Aave V3 goes live on Scroll Mainnet. All this and more starts right after this message. This episode is sponsored by Harpy, an on-chain security solution for Ethereum-based wallets. Harpy helps you detect and prevent malicious transactions before they execute, safeguarding your assets from theft in real time. Secure your wallet for free at harpy.io/ETH daily. Global asset manager Franklin Templeton submitted an application with the SEC for a spot ETH ETF named the Franklin Ethereum ETF. The ETF aims to mirror the spot price of Ether with primary holdings in Ether along with cash. The Ether would be custodied by Coinbase Custody and the cash by the Bank of New York Mellon. Franklin Templeton is among a growing group of asset managers seeking to launch a spot ETH ETF. Its existing offering already includes a spot Bitcoin ETF. The price of Ether has rallied over the last 24 hours to over $2,650, a price not seen since May of 2022. There's anticipation that the SEC might greenlight an ETH ETF by the second quarter of 2024. Optimism has officially activated its Security Council with a 2 of 2 multisig requiring approval from both the Optimism Foundation as the first signer and the Security Council as the second signer for any protocol upgrades to OP Mainnet. The activation advances Optimism towards becoming a Stage 1 rollup as defined by Vitalik Buterin. The Security Council is tasked with managing the upgrade keys for OP Mainnet and can intervene in emergency situations. The Council is composed of 13 members, requiring a minimum of 4 members to sign a protocol upgrade for it to be executed. The Security Council is expected to extend its oversight to manage upgrades for all OP stack chains within the superchain. Lit Protocol, a decentralized key management platform, launched its V0 release to Mainnet beta. The release allows developers to deploy real-world asset applications, manage access to private data, and create embedded wallets with recovery mechanisms. It also supports event-triggered signing and transaction automation. Built based on threshold cryptography and an encrypted virtualization architecture, Lit Protocol minimizes the risk of single points of failure and serves as an alternative user key management solution to centralized custodians. Developers can use the most recent version of the Lit SDK to create and manage private key packages. Lit Protocol is preparing to release its V1 network later this year. And lastly, Aave V3 is now live on Scroll Mainnet, making it the first ZK EVM to be integrated on the lending protocol. Aave is the largest lending protocol with nearly $8 billion in total value locked. With Aave V3 live on Scroll, users can access faster and low-cost transactions, lowering the barrier to entry for DeFi. The integration was initiated through a governance proposal led by the Aave community. Scroll is an EVM equivalent ZK rollup. It was deployed to Mainnet in October of 2023 and holds over $30 million in TVL. In other news, Zora launches a secondary marketplace, Zenguard releases an ERC-7512 on-chain audit, and Polygon will deploy its aggregation layer to Mainnet on February 23rd. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing on Castbox and following us on X at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io. Thanks for listening. We'll see you tomorrow.